You know what I love is we've just given our next guest cake and they're like, I don't even want cake. It's just... Have some cake whether you like it or not. Best of luck with that. You just give it to her. It's just like, her arm's broken as well. It's just... the show that brought us Sun Sea and some sand and some secrets after a series of full twists and turns. The Fortune Hotel came to a dramatic end last night when Joanne, cake-loving Joanne, and Will managed to bag that all-important briefcase. Take a look.
So, Joanne and Will, the winners from this afternoon, what are you going to do?
It's the biggest decision we've ever had to make, ever. If we don't win the money, it's not the end of the world, but we stayed true to ourselves and we followed our gut, and I think the money's in that case.
You're sticking. Final decision?
Yeah.
Now let's find out. Open your cases, please.
Sorry, I got a bit of cake in my throat. I'm so sorry.
Lovely cake, though, isn't it?
I'm OK.
Lovely, crumbly,
You have
gorgeous.
to stop the show. That'll be in the papers now.
Oh, no, don't worry, I'll carry on.
After winning over £200,000, they're joining us in the studio.
Yay!
Welcome, both of you.
For you guys.
Thank you. I just got goose pimples then. Did you know at that point if you'd had the money or not?
No idea.
We had a little gut feeling, but it was literally 50-50, 50-50 chance.
50-50 chance.
Just go back. When you started, because obviously it's a brand new show, The Fortune Hotel, do you understand everything that you needed to do, or do you learn as you go?
No.
So when you signed up for it, what did you think you were signing up for?
A game show. That's part of what we knew, really, and we got those rules explained to us when we first got there, and we were both... No one really had a clue. You really just got chucked in at the deep end and just had to sort of figure it out as you went. You didn't get no...
I gave up at the end because I just didn't know where that case was, and I said to him, deal with it. Well, I just don't know what I'm doing.
We watch it together now, and she still says, so, what happened there, then? I was like, you bloody did it.
So, Joanne, he comes along, Will comes home, and he says, right, we're going to do this show.
Well, I was pegging the washing out, and he shouts out the bedroom window, Mum, do you fancy going on a TV show? I went, oh, don't be so stupid, Will. And he came downstairs and showed me this message he'd got, and I went, no, don't be pressing any buttons, it'll be a hoax.
Oh, it's a scam.
It'll be a scam. I said, don't. And he went, no, I think it's real. So we Googled it, and we Googled the girl that contacted him, Liberty, and I went, oh, I reckon she's real, Will. Send her a message. So we did, and she rang straight back. The next thing, we're on a flight to Grenada.
To the Caribbean?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness, that's
it was stunning.
So in terms of, like, learning the rules and the gameplay as you go along, did you pick it up quite quickly as to how you needed to play this? Because the idea is that the suitcase goes around and no one's entirely sure where it is.
You have to be crafty.
Yeah, there's twists, though, so every time you think you've cracked it and you think you've got it right, Stephen will come along and say, oh, adding a twist in it, it just completely changes the game on its head.
Yeah.
So you've got to, like, change your tactics at that point.
Yeah.
So how did you feel about being deceitful? Because, like, you have to lie, you have to befriend people. It's a little bit of a cross between, the way I put it, is a cross between Deal or No Deal and, say, Traitors.
Yeah.
But better
than both those. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's on a different level.
Totally different level.
So how did you feel about that, Joanne?
Believe it or not, I really don't like liars. And what I found difficult was, you know, I was like one of the oldest contestants there.
Yeah.
So the younger ones used to see me as a bit of a mother figure.
Relate to you.
You know, if they've got a bit of sunburn or a gnat bite, they'd come to me for the aloe vera and things like that.
Yeah.
So gain the trust, really, and then you have to break the trust.
You have to stab them in the back.
Yeah.
That is the game, though. I think
It is the game, exactly.
You know, that doesn't mean you can't be nice to people while you do it.
No, exactly. So we had all intentions of playing the game, and I think that is what we did quite well, isn't it?
But, Will, you got a lot of grief, didn't you? You got a lot of grief from the other contestants.
My snaky son.
Yeah.
Biggest snake on Fortune Hotel. I wish I got a trophy for that.
You should have.
I know.
So when you got your head around the rules, because it's a brand new show, what was your game plan? Was there a game plan?
The game plan was that I was going to make out I was dafter than what I am, and you were going to be the mother figure.
And I was going to be the mother figure.
So just to gain
I always had a
trust.
pocket full of Murray mints.
Just giving
Did
out.
you?
Always had
sweets out all the
I
time.
used to give sweets out all the time.
You're so clever. Right.
Always had the aloe vera. Always had the nut spray and...
So clever. What are you going to do with the money? This is £200,000. I know you've given away some of the money, haven't you?
Well, yeah, I've offered... well, I want to buy a piece of equipment for a lymphedema clinic that I go to. So it's a massage machine, basically. So when you've got lymphedema, your fluids don't flow properly and you get swellings, hence my Popeye arm. So, yeah.
I mean, you were quite open about some of your health issues as well.
Yeah.
You opened up to some of the other contestants about it. You must have been so proud of your mum. So the things... What was you most proud of when you watched her on the show?
The most proud moment was probably there was a challenge, a coconut throwing challenge, and it was probably about 36 degrees, weren't it? Or absolutely red hot. It was sweltering, and she can't throw for toffee, so I had to do the throwing and she had to do the running, and she proper gritted her teeth and gritted it out and got through it.
It was hard. It was really
You dropped
hard.
the floor at the end of it, didn't you? And after that point, you really pushed us then. She really pushed us out.
And then were you like, that is my mum?
Yeah.
That's my mum.
Nice,
I'm so
And we won
proud.
that one, so it all paid off as well.
Haven't you donated, like, £5 to some of the other contestants or something?
Yeah,
to Sam and Aisha.
Sam and Aisha.
Before, just...
That's so lovely.
It was a stressful time on it, and they were away from the kiddies, and they got to the final three, and everyone in the final three had got at least 10 grand. Jane Cherish had 30, we'd had 10 at that point, and they had nothing. So I just thought, you've come that far, you can't go home empty-handed.
And when we were talking, they talked about that they wanted to do things with their children that they'd never had the chance to do as children themselves. And I know how special it is to go away with your kids. So we just said, you know, take your children away. And it's summer holidays are coming up, so hopefully it'll go towards a nice holiday for them all.
Really nice.
Yeah.
It's a lovely thing to do, really
Yeah.
classy. Well done, you.
Thank you.
Both of you.
Congratulations.
You've raised him well, haven't you, as well? Hey, not
I
bad.
hope so, yeah.
It's just a lovely
He
thing.
has his moments.
You two have done, you know, you obviously got a great relationship, and the fact you've done this together is going to, you'll always have this now.
You always
It
have this
was
bond.
fabulous, it was absolutely fabulous.
Honestly, I got goosebumps when I saw you win the money. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us on the sofa. You can have your cake now.
I know, I can't wait.
Have a bit of that cake, darling. Enjoy your birthday cake.
You can catch up on The Fortune Hotel on ITVX. Thank you.